Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And we've got some serious price action going on over here in the crypto markets this morning. So we're going to cover this pretty briefly. Again, it's going to be one of these shorter videos because we're seeing a lot of price action. I want to get this video out quickly. I'm anticipating that price action will change drastically throughout the day, whether to the upside or to the downside. So I'll probably get a second video out, another shorter one out later today to cover which direction does it seem like it's actually going in. Right now, we don't know which direction it's going in, but I can show you the things that I am looking at. Still, we're kind of in that accumulation zone. We're in that area where we haven't quite made a decision. If we draw like a trend line or something like this right here, you can see that it did actually peek its head out above this level, but it's back down in below it again. So have we actually had a breakout or not? Hard to tell right now, so we're just going to have to wait and see. As for me, I've got three particular price levels that I've drawn right here on the XRP price chart. Currently, the price sits at 19.47 cents as of this recording. We may watch this move drastically while I'm just sitting here talking because it is so volatile right now. For me, if we have a pullback to the downside, I'm going to be looking at making my third accumulation right in this region right here, somewhere between 18.8 cents and 18.9 cents. That is where I will try to grab my third one. I am less confident that we are going to break below 18 cents. However, I am still going to save one buy available for me to be able to grab it down there just in case it does. Looking at this market structure, I don't even know if this is extremely realistic to expect that this will come here. One thing for certain for me is I won't be buying while we're way up here. That's just not how my strategy works. I'm always buying when I see a nice red candle on the board, that's when I like to grab it. When people are a little bit scared and when the price is discounted, I don't like to buy into FOMO. I just kind of sit on my hands and watch and wait. And it's kind of easy for me to do because, well, my bags are essentially packed. The amount of XRP I'm trying to add to my bag right here, if I'm able to make these last two buys that I want to make, I'm pretty much just adding 4% to my bags. So you could say my bags are 96% packed. So it's not a big deal if it breaks to the upside, but if I'm going to be putting more money into this market, for me, I need the price to be a little bit lower. So I'm looking for about 18.8 cents to make one more buy. And then if we get one more shot at it down here at around 17.5, really the second it would clip below 18 is when I would go ahead and make my buy. Prices might be moving fast at that time. I might get lucky and might get to grab it down in here. Who knows? We'll see what happens at that time. But for right now, I'm looking for a pullback into this 18.8 cent region. Otherwise, if we continue on our way to the upside and continue going even higher, for me to get a confirmation that we are in an actual breakout, I would like to see the price clear this entire level, which is 20.5 cents to 20.8 cents. If we can clear above that, I'm going to be sitting here saying, you know what, skies are green and we're on our way to 26 to 28 cents. If we were just going to look at this from like a fractal perspective and how this type of correction has played out in the past, you would see that once this level broke down, we had our first breakdown and our second breakdown, come back up near the top with a little bit of a hoop, and then come out with a back test, which is what we've got here, right? Our first breakdown, our second breakdown up with a little hoop and a little bit of a back test. So are we actually at this moment right here, right now, right there, doing that little pullback right now? It's very possible you could see that when you have this trend line right here, that actually once it really broke out of this trend line, it kept going. So we're not seeing that right now, right? We're seeing that it's actually coming back within that trend line. So is that the actual moment right now? Or is this moment right here actually just right here? And we've got this push down that'll take us down to about 17.5 cents. So very difficult to know right now, but we're just going to sit on our hands and wait. At least that's what I'm going to do. And I'm really excited, right? So, I mean, we're right here at the moment. There's two different scenarios. The last buy opportunity for me, like literally, I'm telling you, this is likely the last time I ever buy XRP ever. If it breaks down and goes even lower, I won't be buying it because we're going to have a new structure. I'm going to have to analyze it. We'll have to take a look at it and say what is really going on in this market at that point. But as for me right here, this is my plan, right? This is where I'm saying this is likely the last time I ever buy XRP ever again. Maybe when we get up to like, $10 to $13, I'll sell it at some point and then maybe buy it back at $3 or something. But that's a long time from now that we're not even in that situation right now. So I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking for like my long-term accumulation, my bear market accumulation. We're at that final moment. And whether or not we're at this point about to make this move down to 17 and a half, or if we're actually at this moment right here, right now, it's quite interesting. And part of my greed wants me to be able to grab more so I can and go higher. But of course, part of my emotional stability, like most people, right? I think we could all say, oh, forget it. Who cares about adding 4% more to your bag? Let's just get out of here and get some confirmation that the bear market's over. And I can agree with that. I would probably rather it just go ahead and break out and give us all some confirmation that our bags are sitting pretty. So we're pretty much waiting right now to get that confirmation. And if it does break to the upside, and like I said, if it takes out this level right here and we start getting beyond here, then I'm going to feel pretty confident we're on our way to 26 to 28 cents. So long as we're down here in this range, anything in that ranging structure, that accumulation structure is still fair game. It's still fair game to come all the way down below 18. It's still fair game to come down to 18 and a half. Really anything in here is possible. So it's waiting to get beyond that level right there, which is about 20.5 cents. But all right, guys, I hope you guys are doing great. We didn't have a video yesterday just because there wasn't very much price action, but today we're starting to actually get it. So here's a quick little update for you guys, and I'll keep you updated throughout the day. If you're not following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter at bcbacker. The reason why I always direct you guys to Twitter is because a lot of times when I try to make videos, it can take 3 to 4 hours for me to, analyze the charts, record it, edit it, export it, create the thumbnails and all that stuff. And then by the time it goes live, it's 4 hours after from when I started. But on Twitter, I can kind of like instantly update you on what I'm seeing. So follow me on Twitter at bcbacker. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor. But if you ever need a pick me up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.